Welcome back to Dr. Livingstone, I presume. I just realized that's the same, like, starting melody as the title screen, but then it doesn't have the singing and stuff, I suppose. But yeah, we're probably high, little floating dust mite thing. Yeah, we're probably just gonna start by looking for a hint, because I feel like I have combed through this entire place and I'm not missing just one. Apparently I'm missing two different little miniature statuettes, and I don't have any clue where that would be. So yeah, let's take a hint. Unusual objects. Yeah. There were 5 rooms in the house. Yeah. Mannequin and telescope, but I mean, I found the third one as well. Yeah. Distinctive details. I'm just gonna take the next hint. What? Fortune teller. Reveal next paragraph in journal 5 times. Well, I guess that's good. Got the achievement by cheating. I searched the drawers located inside of the pillar, hoping to find the remaining statuettes. I realized that by opening some of them, it's not a bug that's intended? That caused other drawers to open as well? Okay. Fooled me. I definitely wouldn't have thought that was in any way intended. Certain drawers could not be opened because they were not fitted with handles or knobs. Amid the piles of knickknacks, I found 2 more miniature objects, a clock and an oven. I looked in every single one of these and could not see anything resembling a clock or an... Well, I got the clock, but the oven... I don't know where that... There we go. Okay, yeah. Alright, yeah. That was pretty rough to find. So do we just place the 4 then? So, kitchen, this guy, this one. Yeah, and then we get the 5th one. Alright. Apparently I had found it, just didn't see it. Resembling the pillar on which I placed the others. Oh god, and then we have to find that miniature statuettes to place in this one. Bundle. And it's just a key. Okay. Why did we need the bundle? An item wrapped in a soft cloth. At the bottom of my heart, I already know what it is. Do you? It's just a key. Huh? What do you mean you know what it is? Like, yeah. Why are you acting? Key with a butterfly. Hope. Complete puzzles in the memory room. Why did you act like that was such a, like, super significant thing? Like, oh god, I know what this is gonna contain. The key for the next door. Like the game has been doing all along. A small key, I have no doubts about what it opens. Yeah, there's only 1 door left. Yeah, are we actually ending? Oh!
Finally, I reached
it's the end of the game.
Room. It seemed obvious to me that if I were going to find you anywhere, it would be there. I remember being ready to storm inside, but just before I pulled the handle, I felt doubt. I realized I could not imagine how to help you. I was aware of what...
But it's just his bedroom?
You might not recognize me. You might not even be yourself anymore. I felt overwhelmed, possibly even afraid. Still, I knew I could not leave you all by yourself. You had done many great things in your life. You had had many great people by your side, and I never dared to think that meeting me was of greatest import for you. Dr. Livingstone, I presume?
Wow. Sick title drop. That doesn't even make any sense. Like, why would he say presume? And he obviously knows that it is Dr. Livingstone.
Yet it certainly was a part of you.
Or was that just like what he said when they met? Yeah, I guess that was like the first words they spoke.
Sometimes I wonder if I could have helped you more. If I could have shown you more patience later on, or done something better. However, after all these years, I finally came to realize the most important thing. I was there for you when you needed me most.
Were you?
Because of that, I know that when your time came, you were happy in the place you loved. Goodbye, David. Thank
That
you
major
for
key
everything,
shift.
my friend.
As soon as you said happy. Dr. Livingstone, I presume. There you go. Well, I did not expect to beat it that quickly. I sure hope there's like something left to do in terms of achievements, but I guess we'll see. I don't know, this might be a very, very short video. Yeah. Oh boy, this game. The second half, which I didn't even realize was a half, definitely like stepped it up a little bit. It started getting a little bit better, and it started getting a little less jank. I still didn't like love some of the puzzles in the clinic, but at least they worked better than previous areas. Yeah, just like it had such a rough start, such a rough like, you know, introduction point, like learning the game and trying to figure out like wrestling the controls and the mechanics, and then yeah, for me the like just kind of hidden objects, pixel hunting for the spices and stuff, just I don't know. It wasn't like awful, but it just certainly didn't set a great tone for the game. And then yeah, some of the other puzzles coming up like after that were just so jank and broken, and like the clock one that just felt really bad to interact with, and then it just broke and gave me the like reward, and then yeah, the clinic broke as well. And this game definitely needed a lot more quality assurance and bug testing and play testing and things like that. And it's like, you know, for such a short game, I feel like you definitely could go through it a couple more times to make sure it was a little more polished. But yeah, oh, that was a little awkward. And there we go. Okay, that's kind of cool that it like changes the look there of the title screen. It's like the painting he was looking at wistfully was just someone. Why did someone even make a painting of us two meeting? I also just like the idea of like we're going around this guy's home, unlocking every door, like, oh my god, where is he? I must find him. And it turns out he was just in his bedroom, like the first place you would think to look for an old man. But yeah, man, there's definitely good stuff in here. The visuals are pretty good. Again, I didn't personally like how like 70% of the game was just warm colored, and then we finally get a little bit of a splash of color when it approaches like nighttime in the game, and then it's just like nothing. There's nothing more. We don't like retread the old areas or anything. There's not new puzzles. It just kind of ended. Because yeah, it was starting to look a little like bland. That is also one thing, like the contrast is very low and everything is very, again, like saturated, warm colored. Things blend in very well. You can generally tell things you can pick up from things you can't, but it's a subtle difference. So yeah, that part could have definitely done with a little bit more touching up, I feel, but the voice acting is good, even though, again, I feel like the voice actor is definitely like treating it more like an audiobook than a voiceover like game performance. Feels more like he's narrating a bedtime story, but I guess that's an artistic choice. And then yeah, music was great, and there were a couple of decent puzzles in there, kind of, but nothing really that like was outstanding. Nothing that is like, wow, I've never seen a puzzle done this way. It's honestly, my favorite one was probably just poking the different points of like the guy's head. And even that was, like, fairly simple. But yeah, that's it, I suppose. And we can't even... oh god, we can't continue the game. I might have to, like, load my save, assuming we have anything left. So let me take a look at the achievements quick. Okay, I do have 4 achievements left, so we might be able to stretch this video a little bit. Clever. Solve scale puzzle using only 3 vials. Huh. Okay. So I assume that means you have to put all 4 of them in first, but then just like you balance them not with 4, but with 3, right? Memory problems. Set each figurine in the wrong room. Okay, we can do that. Patient. Wait until the clock strikes the full hour. Oh no. So that's like after you do the clock thing, you just had to like shift this 15 minutes. So I guess it is just like wait 15 minutes. So I'm probably not gonna do that. This though, unlock all Stanley's comments. I feel like I might have missed this just because I like had to load a backup or something. I don't know, I might need a guide for that. But I think... okay, how do we do this? I guess for now, let's just like jump in. That should be fine. And we should be able to like skip a decent amount and just do the vial puzzle quick and see if I can get that. And then I'm gonna like quit again and load the backup and we can do the rest here.
Dear David.
Okay, I wish it didn't give the tutorial.
Arrival, I was immediately struck by
Yeah,
how
I'm holding skip.
your house felt.
Stop. Stop. I don't need it. I don't need your help.
I don't think that's appropriate
Don't
now.
need your help. I don't need it. I don't need it. You can't turn off tutorials, can you? Nope. That's too bad. Yeah, now you can see this at least. Didn't even notice that before. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Wait, do I know? Where do we even use the monkey statuettes? This is not here. Oh, right, we just, like, get the key from within there. I don't care about notes. There we go. Oops. Trying to sprint, but you can't.
I remember that I reached the kitchen first.
Okay, that's one. We'll do this thing. What else? We have the spice grinder. There was like something in one of these somewhere on the back. There's one. No.
It doesn't fit here.
What do we even use the crank for? I don't remember. Where's the kettle? Like, whoa, my god! What the hell was that? I was a goblin for a second. Wait, hold on. How? That's amazing. If you exit out of this one, no, it returned it by default. You just like keep walking around, like running at full speed while you're crouched, just goblin walking. Okay, that's incredible. But then if I stop, I like stand up again. Yeah. Well, that was a fun bug to see. Where was this thing? Right there.
Our our signature buffalo
so
dish.
where was the...
But it seems to smell...
Where was the kettle again? Right there. And I don't need this. You should be able to, like... It would be nice if you could, like, inspect this or something. Because, yeah, now you can see this. I don't even know how this makes any sense. Like, how is that going inside of this and somehow, like... I don't even know. Gets burned away by that, even though it would just be, like, hot air? It certainly wouldn't burn that. I don't know. Definitely a bit of a weird one. But yeah, so... We should be able to do this right now, right? But no, wait, I need the water first, so... where did we get the rope again? Right there, okay. So, crank, 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 rope, bucket. Bucket was on the hole, was it? Yeah. Well, not on it, but next to it. Oh my god. Oh. Maybe I should have just loaded a backup for this as well. I thought this wouldn't take that long. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Well, you kind of missed it. Yeah. It's a little hard to see. Where did I even get the pepper from again? I haven't picked up right there. No, that's corkscrew. Where was the pepper? Was it under here?
The old man
so you had to do that.
Friend's grumbling to heart.
Oh god. I really don't know what they want from you in these ones sometimes. It is very strange. Okay, so I assume we still have to place all of these. I'm gonna just hope that that's true. It's like they want you to spin it, but if you spin it too slow, it doesn't work. If you spin it too fast, it doesn't work. So you have to spin it at exactly the right rate, and if you make any mistake, it like cancels everything that you're doing. It's just kind of weird. Okay, so only 3, so... This one was like really heavy. Wait, and this one... Hold on. That one is lighter. This one is the lightest. But this is not enough, is it? How does that make sense? Then how could you balance this with only 3? If it's like... These two together, and then this one? No? How else could it be? Like, this is the... Wait, hold on. Again. This is the lightest. This is the second lightest. This is the third lightest. Yeah. And this is the heaviest. So it would have to be like these two equaling this one, or these two equaling this one, or like 2 of these equaling this one. But even if I do the lightest ones, they are already heavier than this one. So this can't possibly combine with that. Is it because of these? Like, is the left side just like heavier? So if we do this instead? Oh, okay. Alright, okay. Okay, that's what it is. So now we don't want the heaviest there. We want like the third heaviest. And then this one. No. We want to swap these around. Third heaviest and second. There we go. Okay, alright. I mean, that's actually fun. That's a fun little achievement, honestly. That's kind of neat. Alright, I gotta be kind of quick about this, so let's load the previous save, and I might have to look up the Henry musings. Alright, we are back. I just have to pick up this one. And now it just plays all of these in the wrong room. So clearly this is the kitchen. This was the clinic. Here you stargaze, and the clock goes in the kitchen. Memory problems. Set each figure in the wrong room. Yeah, there we go. So then, let me see if I can find like a guide for this narrator one. Oh, nostalgic. All of Stanley. Wait, Stanley? I thought it was Henry. Was his name not Henry? I like looked this up because it was like, oh, Dr. David Livingstone and Henry something something. I didn't think it was Stanley. I don't know, man. Yeah, here we go. Someone has a guide. Nostalgic. There's 11 pieces. So, enter room. I guess these are, like, fine. Oh god. What does this even mean? Like, look at the first painting on the left. I already did. Note 13, 14, 15. Look at large map on table. I already did that. Look at the cane. I did. Family portrait on desk. I did. Oh, wait. Is this like for... Yeah, oh god, it's for... Oh, no. Oh my god, there's a lot here. Okay, so it's like for each one, all chapters. So, in the corridor, turn around and try to leave. Oh god. Yeah, this is... Oh no. Might be too much for me today. I don't know. Like, the patient one, I'm just gonna do on my own. I'll just, like, set it up and then go do something for 15 minutes. That's fine. Because, yeah, I already did this. Yeah, now I can't even do it. But I had missed it before, I suppose. And yeah, like, I did all this. I don't know what else. If I've done something but then didn't end up doing it. Look at the crocodile picture. Yeah, I already did that. And he didn't like crocodiles for some reason. Small elephant statue. Over here. Yeah. Okay, I shouldn't need to do the ones I know that I've done. What just happened? Okay, yeah. I thought I, like, started walking. Read note 1, yeah. Search the cabinet opposite the note. In the room with the staircase, go up and look at the wood carving on wall. Okay. That one I'm not sure I've done. Wait, I did do this, right? I assume that's what they mean. Wood carving on wall. Was it just like this one that you inspected or something? I don't remember.
I wonder what it means.
There we go. Wow. Okay. I thought I tried to do that. Memoir wo. I don't know. What is that saying? Boa mena memoir wo. Let's find out what it means. It means help me and let me help you. So I guess that's fitting for the theme of the game. But yeah, man, okay. So I was pretty thorough. It was just this one, which you had to be in a very specific spot. I tried to look at all of these, but I guess I was up here and you couldn't do it from there. So yeah, saw pretty much everything. Alright, there we go. That is Dr. Livingstone, I presume. Yeah, the sad part is, it's not a terrible game. It's not like there was no effort put into any of this. It just, yeah, really needed some more touching up, in my opinion, and refinement and playtesting, and just, like, rethinking some of these questionable control methods. But even then, even if you do make it control flawlessly, I still wouldn't really think it's, like, excellent. For what it is, it's kind of neat enough. The story's pretty depressing. It's like, again, it just seemed to happen so quickly, all of this, and then all you're doing is essentially pointless. I mean, I guess you get to him before he's dead, and supposedly you're with him in his last moments or something. But it's weird how he apparently was, like, totally fine just days prior, but I don't know, I guess that's maybe the intent. Sometimes you don't know. Things can happen very, very quickly all of a sudden. So yeah, very sentimental tone to end it on. But it definitely did redeem itself a little bit. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Dr. Livingstone, I presume, Reversed Escape Room. You get the full title one final time. And yeah, I'm not entirely sure about the whole Reversed Escape Room thing, because I mean, a Reversed Escape Room thing is just kind of a normal point-and-click adventure game. Like, that's just how they all work. You just go from area to area, like, unlocking the path forward. It wasn't like you were cracking into a, like, nested box, going into one room and then going to the next, and then, like, getting to the core of something. It was just kind of like... Yeah, I don't know. I get what they mean with it, but I also kind of get why some people are like, I don't see why this is called that. But I will see you again some other time in some other game.